This is Austin from Currie Motors, and these are your 2022 Ford Bronco Sports. Hang on, that's better. 2022 Ford Bronco Sports, and this is your trim level Thursdays. So the first trim level we're going to check out is this base Bronco. Now, the Broncos do come in a base, Big Bend, Outer Banks, and a Badlands. So kicking it off is the base model. Some noticeable features on the exterior. For the base is going to be the only trim level to get the black Bronco badging across the back and the grille of the vehicle. As you'll see up here, black badging across the grille, which is nice when it's partnered, with any color. Looks extra nice with the shadow black vehicle. Just like the other trim levels, you do get the GOAT modes with this vehicle to go over any terrain. Coming around to the back here, you can access your trunk through the glass hatch on the inside here, where you can turn on your LED lights to see the trunk, or open it and utilize everything. Now you do have your LED lights here that were inside. They're completely turnable. You can angle the lights wherever you want it. You do have a little bottle opener back here for those tailgate parties. Underneath, you do have a spare tire in the back. There are Bronco logos everywhere on the vehicle, as there should be. Down here, a nice Bronco badging on the wheels. Moving on the inside of the vehicle here. Inside the vehicle, you have your Bronco badging here on the hood. You do have your auto lights over here. On your blinker, you do have your lane keeping assist where you can turn it on and off. You have your cruise control, your volume setting. You could make phone calls, hang up, answer, skip songs. Moving over, you do have your Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay. You can connect your phone for Bluetooth music. You have your GOAT modes down here. The dial will spin and it'll change your GOAT modes from normal to eco to sport, slippery, deep snow, sand. Each of those will change your all-wheel drive settings, your brake response, traction control. All of those things will be edited for the most comfortable ride. Down here you do have your air, heat, some storage space here, storage space down there. You also have a auto hold, keep you held at a stop sign or a red light, and you can take your foot off the brake and you won't move until you hit the gas pedal. You also have an easy to use hood release where you just pull this once, twice, and now your hood is open. You do not have to look around underneath to try to open it up. Right there. The next trim level we'll take a look at is that Big Bend. Now the Big Bend trim level does have some different exterior features. You could tell on the wheels, obviously the badging, but you'll notice that white logo across the front. Again with the badging, and then the white logo across the rear. That'll all show that it is a different trim level. Obviously the badging will tell you that it's the Big Bend. Now something you'll notice here on the door, you do have the one touch unlock. You do have your keypad here. You can put in your personal code. You also have that Ford Pass app and the key fob to unlock the car. This one you will notice does have a sunroof on it, which is a very hot commodity because the sunroofs were on a commodity hold for a long time. Now, just like the new Mustangs, the Broncos do have a little Bronco in the light. So if you check out any new Mustangs, they'll have the little Mustang logo, and the Broncos have the Bronco logo on it as well. Now, what's different from the base to the big bend? Well, everything that comes in the fully loaded base is standard on a big bend, plus any more options. So let's take a look on the inside of this one to see if you notice anything different. Now, you are still going to have that Bronco logo here, your lane keeping, all of your cruise control and features there. Looking over here, this is going to look very similar. One difference is going to be that Sirius XM on the screen. You still have your Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, all of that fun stuff. Now moving down, you'll notice we do have some heated seats here, and we do have a wireless phone charger, which is nice. Now as far as the GOAT modes, we'll spin that knob. They're still the same. You get the Eco Sport, the slippery deep snow sand. Up here, we are going to have a garage door opener, so that'll be nice. You don't have to have your little fob anymore. And like I said, you do have this nice sunroof up above us, looking into the back seat here. Now getting into the back seat, and sorry, we have our floor mats there. You are going to notice on the back of the seats, starting in the big bends, you are going to have this nice zipper storage pouch. And you have molly straps where you can hook your carabiners to here. You can have your water bottles, your, any kind of hiking safety gear and knives, whatever you need, you can hang from the back of both the seats. You do have different interior cloth, just like the base, but it's a different type of cloth. In the back, you still have the same hatch that you can get into, same LED lights. Now this one, you are going to have that cargo protector with the Bronco badging on it. Now the next one we're going to take a look at is going to be the outer banks. Now the outer banks, just like the Big Bend, does have that one-touch entry. You do have that keypad here. Noticeable differences besides the badging are going to be these wheels. See the nice wheels on it. Now you'll notice in the grille, we have a different grille here as well. So I don't know if you've noticed, every trim level the grille has changed. Still have that white Bronco, but you have this nice piano black grille. Coming around here, you have that badging, the wheels. In the back here, we have that white Bronco Sport. Now you might be asking, what color is this? This is a bronze smoke. It's a nice color. It looks great in the sun. It's a metallic, sparkles. Now you also have the sunroof on this. Now the Outer Banks with that Outer Banks package was nearly impossible to get. And we do have it here, Currie Motors in Frankfort. So let's take a look on the inside of this one. We still have that badging right there in the hood. We still have our lane keeping assist over here. Now across the steering wheel, those are all the same. Let's take a look what else is new over here. So we're screaming across, you still have your Apple CarPlay, Android CarPlay, you still have your Sirius XM. Coming down, look, we added a heated steering wheel here. We got that nice wireless charging pad. Coming down, you still have your auto hold, these GOAT modes. All right, got a little different screen here on these GOAT modes. Normal, Eco, Sport, Slippery, Sand. But the graphics change. You notice how you have more of a digital display cluster up there. Interior wise, we do have this nice brown and darker gray leather on the seats. We have that Bronco badging in the seat, and I'll get a little video of the driver's seat here in a second. You have that nice leather wrapped center console. Up here has changed a little bit in color. Now we do add that B&O sound system in here. You still have that garage door opener. You still have a nice sunroof like I was showing you. Getting a little bit better look at that seat. Here you go. It's nice. Nice interior. Now let's take a look at the back seat here. All right, now we have these storage pocket again with the molly straps, just the different color combo. There's those floor mats again. Here's looking out to the back. You do have this armrest cup holder combo as well as we had in the other trim levels. Now looking here in the back, do you want to open this up? It does look a little different than the other two trim levels because we have this table here. This table will fold out, it slides out a little farther. You do have a little leg that'll come down on both sides here. So you can rest it out on the bumper, have a little more extended area if you wanted to have a little picnic to go or something like that. You're out, on the trails and you want to stop and, sightsee and just kind of take in whatever scenery you're looking at on your adventure. This is the perfect little table for that. The last trim level we're going to take a look at is going to be the Badlands. Now the Badlands has that same tap touch here to unlock, lock. You got the door here, Ford Pass app. You can use your key fob, unlock, lock, auto start from anywhere in the world. But what you're going to notice here is that Badlands logo. Now you got those wheels are very similar to the Big Ben, but they're darker. It's nice. They're a nice finish. Badlands being that top trim level, you're going to get a little bit different, a little bit more luxury to it. We have a different grill here. It's a nice combo between the base grill and that Big Bend grill. You got that nice gray with those little cutouts. You do have this camera right here for your front camera that has a little washer on it, so when it gets dirty, it'll clean for you. Moving along the side, you have those wheels, the logo. You have, this nice gray, this nice carbonized gray color. We have that white Bronco Sport logo across the vehicle as well. This one will have a sunroof. Going from 2 months ago to where a sunroof was something unthinkable to our store having 3 on the lot with sunroofs right now is quite amazing. Let's take a look on the inside here. Looking on the inside of the car, we have that Bronco logo still. We have our lane keeping across the steering wheel still the same. Moving over, we still have our Apple CarPlay, our Android CarPlay. You have your Sirius XM. As you can see, a channel is up right now. You do have this front camera. The front camera is really nice. You can do that, or you could do the tri-panel with your mirrors, creating that 3-panel view. With the front camera, if you're pulling into your garage or you're pulling in close to something and you don't want to hit something, this makes that view really good when you're going under 10 miles an hour. Now moving down, you do have your heated seats, the heated steering wheel. We have the dual climate control. So if your passenger wants to have the heat on and be on 90 and you want to have the air on and be on 60, so be it, whatever floats your boat. Down here we do have that wireless charging pad. Moving down, we still have our auto hold. This is where it gets a little different than the other trim levels. So we still got our GOAT modes. Let's take a look here. And it looks like there are a few more. We have our normal. We have eco. We have sport, slippery. Now we add mud rut, deep snow sand, and rock crawl. The Badlands trim level, having those two, it is that ultra luxury trim level, but it also has that more off-road capability trim level. So if we're looking down here, you could lock the 4-wheel drive, you could lock that rear axle. If you're going off-roading and you're stuck in something and you need to get out, or if you want to just take that, that really rough terrain, you're in rock crawl mode, you could lock that 4-wheel drive. And even when you're in rock crawl mode, it automatically locks it for you. Now moving up, we still have our garage door opener. We have that sunroof up here. And if we look over here, we have that leather, all leather seating though. So, it's all leather all the way across. There is no cloth. Get you a little bit better look there at that seat, with all that leather. You get this nice real leather up here with that Bronco logo in it. Now let's take a look here at the back seat. You still have that molly straps, your storage. You have this all-weather liner on the floor. Leather comfy seats back here. There's that sunroof. Let's take a look in the trunk. Back here, you still have that glass hatch. You can open it up. You have your LED lights. You can still party with your bottle opener. There are all-weather floor mats, and carpet floor mats. Now you do have your fuel filler here. So if you have to put a gas can to fill it up when you're off-roading, maybe you run out of gas out there, you use that to fill it up. Now, the seats on the back of them, they do have this all-weather lining on it, so you don't ruin that nice leather seat you have. So that's kind of a nice little feature. Come check out our Bronco Sports. We have a bunch of them. You know, we have another base one. We have the 4 you saw, and I know being a high volume store, we do get a lot more inbound. So we have some inventory on the way. I think this is going to be something great for you, your family, your friends. You want to go off-road, you want to venture, I definitely would take a look at a Bronco Sport. Come in here, Currie Motors Ford in Frankfort.